More than 8 decades, families have called Yamacraw Village home. Demolition has been in the works for years, and now government agencies are taking another step forward. WSAV's Tyler Nicole spoke with community leaders and city officials about what's to come.
Demolition of Yamacraw Village is one step closer to becoming reality. Community leaders say there's been no plans put in place to protect the people who live or serve here.
It's not a project. A project is something that you work on. It's a community, and it's been here for a long time.
On April 7th, the Housing Authority of Savannah, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and the City of Savannah agreed on the final required entities for the demolition of Yamacraw Village. Lorraine Benton, a community leader who grew up there, says there needs to be more conversation on how to rebuild the community that will be displaced.
You're going to tear it down, but then how are you going to rebuild it? Right? How are you going to make it better for the people? Right, for the residents that are here.
The memorandum of agreement states that the village will always be named Yamacraw. The site will always be used for deeply affordable housing, that the needs of First Bryan Baptist Church, one of the oldest Black Baptist churches protected under the National Register of Historic Places, be met, and that current Yamacraw residents be given the first right to return to new housing built on site.
We don't want anyone to lose their residency, but we want to make sure that we be in contact with HUD and our officials to make sure whatever's built there is built with the character of Savannah, is built to make sure that the people are continuing to be there, and the history of that area is going to definitely be there.
Not only will residents be displaced once demolition starts, but the church may also be in trouble.
It could drastically damage our church because it's not on a concrete slab. Is actually built on wood and brick pillars. Right?
Benton says no public plan has been put in place to ensure any of those things happen, and he worries about the residents' futures who live there.
That's part of the community's concern is, will the residents have the opportunity to come back and reside in the same neighborhood in which they lived in, which they grew up in?
In about a week, the environmental assessment will be published for public feedback, and then in about 5 weeks, they'll get ready to send the completed application to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. We will, of course, keep you updated as we learn more. Reporting in Savannah, Tyler Nicole, WSAV News 3, on your side.